Now, back to the Griot Nation with Amon, Rashidi, and Unseen.
It's about life, love, liberation. I'm a Rashidi with the Griot Nation. The Griot Nation. Life, love, liberation. I'm a Rashidi with the Griot Nation. Life, love, liberation.
Our website, www.griotnationradio.com. Email us at info@griotnationradio.com.
Ah, yeah. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. The most precious gift ever bestowed to mankind. Your radiance, your character, your bliss, your lips, the shape of your majestic hips. Your eyes, your thighs, a nature that would even make an impotent man rise. Your mind, your body, and your soul. The essence of life that never grows old. You're the essence of all my dreams, a gentleness felt, but yet unseen. You're like a flower that's always in bloom, the presence of happiness that always ends too soon. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. You're the queen of Sheba, the queen of the Nile, a queen that would make even the most unhappy man smile. The queen of passion, the queen of fame, all night long I'll call your name, Rashidi. Queen T, Cleopatra, Nefertari, Saravan. The kind of love that makes a man want to love you until kingdom come. Every man wants to go to heaven, but no man wants to die. And I suggest to you, pretty black woman, you're the reason why. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. Your look, your style, your grace, your mere presence lightens up the place. There aren't enough adjectives in the English language to describe your beautiful face. Life offers you many rewards, but you're the only reason I'd work this damn hard. You've got that light, and you've got that gleam. In paradise, we call it everything. Oh yeah. Pretty black woman. So brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. You rule nations, given birth to civilizations, manifest spiritual revelations, navigated yourself through the most extreme situations. You're the vision of the future and the foundation of the past, a magnificent love that will always last. Words can't express the way you make me feel. Some may call it impossible, but I know damn well that it's real. And pretty black woman, I know you don't feel like you've been given your just due. But baby, please be patient, because I know God has something special for you. You're the prize that every man seeks. You're the reason why the poet speaks. And because of all the universal things that you do, when the word goddess was created, it was created in tribute to you. Something so nice that we had to say it twice. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. The most precious gift ever bestowed to mankind. Your radiance, your character, your bliss, your lips, the shape of your majestic hips. Your eyes, your thighs, a nature that would even make an impotent man rise. Your mind, your body, and your soul. The essence of life that never grows old. You're the essence of all my dreams, a gentleness felt but yet unseen. You're like a flower that's always in bloom, baby. The presence of happiness that always ends too soon. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy, so fine. You're the queen of Sheba, the queen of the Nile, the queen that would make even the most unhappy man smile. The queen of passion, the queen of fame. All night long I'll call your name, Rashidi. Queen T, Cleopatra, Nefertari, Saravan. The kind of love that makes a man want to love you until kingdom comes. Every man wants to go to heaven, but no man wants to die. And pretty black woman, I suggest that you're the reason why. Pretty black woman, so brilliant, so wise, so sexy and so fine. Your look, your style, your grace, your mere presence lightens up the place. There aren't even enough adjectives in the English language to describe your beautiful face. Life offers you many rewards, but you're the only reason I would work this damn hard. You've got that light and you've got that gleam. In paradise, baby, we call it everything. You've ruled nations, given birth to civilizations, manifest spiritual revelations, navigated yourself through the most extreme situations. You're the vision of the future and the foundation of the past. a magnificent love that will always last. Words can't express the way you make me feel. Others may think it impossible, baby, but I know damn well it's real. And pretty black woman, I know you don't feel like you've been given your just due, but baby, please just be patient, because I know God has something special for you. You're the prize that every man seeks. You're the reason why the poet speaks. And because of all the universal things that you do, when the word goddess was created, it was created in tribute to you.
PBW, Pretty Black Woman.
There it is, you all.
Hey, Ra, I gotta tell you,
Been a
bro.
long time coming.
You know what that makes, you know, the energy that comes up in your spirit when you hear that track, man, it's just elation, man, because I know when you first made it and the amount of adoration that was, you know, thrown towards you from the sisters who out here who wanted to be recognized, needed to be recognized from the essence of who they are and appreciated for the divinity in which they give the world, and you were able to capture that in such a loving, compassionate sentiment. And so the timelessness of that, you know, has taken, you know, full expression and come full circle right now.
This next brother we got coming up, I didn't even know we had enough time. You know, I wanted to rock that Tug Star. But you know what I'm saying? His sentiment in the music, and I met him in the UK, and he was loving Pretty Black Woman, and this part of what he released was an inspiration to that. And I just feel good for that.
All right, y'all. Tug Star, UK, cross the water. USA to the UK, UK to the USA. Check it out.
Yeah, up to scratch production. You know, for those who are alone, still hoping, searching, hoping they'll find the one. Still possible. No pressure, no pressure. For real, ain't that right, scratch professor? How do you receive the spirit that you've always seen, dreamt and daydreamed of? Nowadays I awaken, ask, is this real? For I never believed I'd be feeling the feelings I now feel. For I remember feeling the feeling I would go through life on my own, never believing I'd find a soul that I could call my own. But like wandering souls we wandered, in search of our soulmates, fighting the fear of being alone while growing old, meeting other lonely souls. Some fearing that of commitment, like as if deceitfulness could ever bring us happiness. But the road is not for the swift, and I'm oh so glad I endured and exercised patience, cause I never believed how good it could get. Now I'm indebted to the heavens for this eternal gift. You were never my girlfriend, cause I didn't befriend a girl. You are God's woman and my lady, and I'm just trying to be godlike in this tried and tested world. From the first day I saw you, I thought your beauty was immeasurable. A telephone number? Nah. I wanted to exchange my last name with you. Thought I'd be tripping over my words and feeling nervous too. But in truth, I sometimes feel uncomfortable about how uncomfortable I feel. For you danced to my rhythm like we were in tune to the same Walkman. You fitted my hand like a tailor-made glove. I tried to look for flaws, tried to foresee full stops. At times I even raised the bar and found out you exceeded it. And even today, I still catch myself staring at you. I'm amazed at how a radiant beauty keeps getting better with each moon. I guess I want to say, I can't wait to see you at 50. After we've raised our babies and imparted on them our shared wisdom from this life cycle. I didn't believe these feelings were possible. Was once skeptical how a husband could dwell with one wife. You mean for life? Now it seems like a mission that's easily possible. You're like my fictional fantasy character come real, my real life idol, my real life Jill Scott Lauren Hill. For we speak even when we're not speaking. Easy conversation is present even when we're sharing silence. You don't even have to worry about me cheating. For at times I've awoken and you're already asking, and who exactly was it that you were dreaming? My trials and setbacks have prepared me for you, and I want to be all you ever needed plus more. You're rocking the storm, your angel in a crisis, your pillar when you're tired, your God in your hell times, your punching bag when you're mad, and I'm all prepared to take the good with the bad. But even at your worst, you're still pure perfection. I want to be the best man I can, for I want your father to feel calm knowing you falling into the arms of a good man, and your family to feel the same, for a marriage is between family and cultures. And I want your mother to feel secure that I was the correct choice for this lifetime. And I don't ever want to look back at the times we had and feel sad, searching for Tracy Chapman catalogue of lost love songs. No, this is everlasting, through the pain and suffering. And even if I die, I'll walk as a spirit by your side, be the first man that you meet when you greet the afterlife. I wanna book my place with you for the next 99 lifetimes with an option to renew, cause everything about you feels so natural and brand new. I wanna be like those old couples holding hands at 95 who've been through the hardest of issues, and we look at them like, ain't that cute? You are the truth. I feel like Jesus Christ when he was speaking at his temple. My people, your scriptures have been fulfilled. No need to look anymore, for the one has been found. In fact, you're more than just the truth. I'm ready to testify, I promise your highness. I now have no interest in going to clubs or bars, though I do fantasize in holding you in a slow dance, immersing myself in your happiness, wiping your tears during your sadness. For I will fix you if you are broken. And the reason I'm so elated is that I've written poems about you before I even met you, and I've tried time and time to explain it, for I'm a poet, right? So these words should come easily, but in truth, my 360 degrees of vocabulary still can't explain how I feel, cause this English language just isn't enough. Maybe there's an African word waiting for me to use it and pick it up, or a metaphor that I can use to describe these feelings. Like I love you like a child loves emotions, like Africans love religion, like Nelson Mandela loved his freedom, like the sun loves to rise. I love you like Kwame Nkrumah loved the African continent, like Jesus loved to forgive. Sister, I love you like there's no metaphor that comes close. This, I love you like the way love's supposed to love. Love tugs, tugs, love tugs, tugs.
She said she wanted to have sex with strings attached, only to her arms and wrists. Said she had her heart broken far too many times to even consider walking down that road again. She said she only wanted to partake in the physical. Said she wanted me to fill her chest with my treasure, then afterwards pretend like I'd never even met her. But there was something about the way her insides taste after they had marinated overnight that made me ponder what it would take to have this woman wake up next to me every single morning for the rest of my life. To abandon my fears of abandonment, to make every woman who has come before her a blur. See, the fact of the matter is I want to reinvent the wheel with her. I wanna find different reasons to fall in love every single minute. That's why I contemplate different positions to keep her interested each and every single time that I'm in it. That's why I treat her sweat like holy water, trying to absorb every single drop into my skin. So when I'm going through the rigmarole of my day, I can always revert back to her scent. So I told her to strip for me. First I told her to take off that thing that makes it frightening for her to commit, and commit to getting rid of it. Told her to take off the stigma of failed relationships in the past. Told her to forget about her ex-man. Told her to take off all the baggage and just stand in front of me naked. Told her sex was cool, but making love is sacred. Told her to forget about the past dude's behavior. Forget the days the only number you had to get in contact with him was a pager. Forget how he disrespected you in front of your girlfriends and neighbors. Forget how you stayed up into the wee hours of the morning, losing years off of your life, wondering if he was even gonna bother to come home tonight. Forget about the bumps and the bruises, the lies and excuses. Forget about the mediocre lovemaking that he didn't even bother to shower for. Cause in my eyes, you're a virgin, as pure as the blackest night. Sure, you've given your body away a few times, but you've never bothered to open up your mind. And in the same way the moon has power over the sea, you have power over me. And I won't be satisfied until you come 9 times. Why 9? Because 9 is the number of completion. It serves notice to the Creator that we two together have found peace within. But first, I want you to strip for me. Take off the memories of every ill-fated one-night stand, every failed second chance, every night you stayed up wanting romance. Take off all the years of misery, believing you had to endure his misery because y'all had history. I want you to unbutton the suffering, unzip the unhappiness. I want you to slide out of the doubt, cause it's all about you. Every time I step into the room, I'm consumed by the power that exudes from your womb. And he was a fool not to pay homage to a goddess. Your body is timeless. I want you to strip for me. Want you to stand in front of me, soul bare, spirit exposed, mind open, focused. Believe you deserve love just like the next. Believe that your body can be used for far more than just sex. I want you to strip down, then I wanna go down. Taste what slave masters risk their wives for, what grown men are willing to risk their lives for. And after you strip down, these walls will tell a story of two people who made love with such passion that the Almighty himself couldn't understand it. I want you to strip for me, emotionally. Then, I want you to trust me. Then, I want you to love me. Then, I want you to touch me. I want us to start new. Baby, I want you to strip for me, 'cause I've already stripped for you.
I want to introduce you to another sister I met when I was in Buffalo. We came, we fellowship, we were able to build, and something magnificent happened. We started to develop a team. And while I was talking to this sister earlier, we started talking about music because, we've been on fire tonight with this music. And you said something to me, sister, about, we started out that conversation, you started talking about those 30 days and you built into to what you felt about music. Let's talk a little about that, Sister Sonseare. Make sure I got the name right first.
Yes, sir. You have my name exactly correct. It's Sister Sonseare. Yes, sir. You got that right. Hotep. Peace and blessings. Salam alaikum. Shalom alaikum. What's up? And all that good stuff to all the people out there in my Griot Nation world. We were talking about, the Griot Nation and MorningStar Promotions and where we were looking to move forward with our team. And I told you that the music that you're bringing is, you said that it's going to be a whole different genre of music, which it is. And when you listen to your music and when you listen to the music that you bring forth upon the radio, it is different. And it reminds me of what BET was when we first got it. It was something new, something different. And people didn't like it. They were saying, why do we have to have a black entertainment television? Well, because we didn't have blackness on TV the way that we should have. And it's the same thing now. We need good music. We need good entertainers. And we need to make sure that the entertainers who are not in the spotlight and who do not get the statues at the awards are also recognized for their hard work.
You know what, sister? What I want to chime in on that is you mentioned something to me that was heartfelt. I want to thank Unseen. You heard me say this 3 or 4 times tonight. You've heard me say it many times. And my man Jay as well, because they put together the mix for the remix of Pretty Black Woman, Let Freedom Ring, and the other piece we got, Battle Cry, and it inspired me, and I found myself in that creative mode. And when you started talking to me, it enlightened me to where I was spiritually in that creative mode. And when I talked to Zadok, the God Hop MC, that's another brother we met, how good it feels when we talk about music, or talking to Neil Mack or any of the rest of the brothers. So where were you when you think, what do you think we are with the creativity? What do you think may have stifled us in creativity?
Yeah, we talked about that too. Our society keeps us in a 30-day cycle of paying bills and what's coming up next in the next 30 days. And then they have us working 40 hours a week plus. And then they take our money from us. So each day we're worried about how we're going to fit in, how to pay for those next 30 days that are coming upon us. So because we have so much stifling our minds every day, we don't have time to sit and create. We don't have time to sit in peace with nature and the universe and ask the universe and the God to bring down onto us what is our nature. And our nature is to create. But because they keep us in a whirlwind daily, we're in a whirlwind with family, finances, craziness, world affairs, trash music, nothing that hits the vibratory frequency to have us thinking at a higher level and to touch on our creative minds. And then also, our children are stifled when they're young with their creativity because they don't educate our children. They program our children to take tests in order for them to get money into their system. And that perpetuates the mentality that we have now as adults. So we have to take that time and to go into a self-vacation or a self-cation.
Right. I like the self-vacation.
And sit back and go, okay, what can the God give me to create that I can leave my legacy upon the world?
You know what, sister? At the end of the day, it is really about legacy. And to all the artists who are listening, I thank you artists have been ordained by God as a griot, because the griot was an artist as well as a warrior and as a fighter and as a scholar. And we have an opportunity through these microphones to bless our community. Everything ain't got to be about war, and everything ain't got to be about us fighting against the oppressor. We celebrate too. I want people to understand that as well. We just need a healthy balance, and that's what we're seeking to do here at Griot Nation. And I want to thank the listeners and thank the people who continue to support us. We are a family. We love each other. And our format, I call that format family. And that's what Griot music is really all about. It may be some parental discretion is advised, but it's straight to the point. And before we get ready to break, I want to talk to you about this young lady we're going to be bringing on board on our Griot 411, because we got so many things happening. Quickly, let's talk about the young lady, her name, and some of the things that she does.
Her name is Aaliyah Kellogg. She is one of our MorningStar miracles. She is awesome. She is located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Her dad is a very well-known singer, Stokely Williams from Mint Condition.
That's my group right there, sister.
I know. That's my brother right there.
Go ahead.
And she's very good with her media. She's very good as a writer. She writes for Sports Illustrated Kids online.
Okay.
She has interviewed everyone from Wale to Sheila E. to Dougie Fresh, and the list goes on and on. And you can find her at LeeSimoneMedia.com. That's LeeSimone. Media, MEDIA.com. That's Lil Simone Media. And she is wonderful.
Well, you know what, sister? First of all, thank you. Thank Brother Khalil. Thank all of my team. I don't want to go throwing names out because I start to miss people. And I just want to say we know who we are. And we will be representing ourselves real soon. I just want to thank Buffalo, New York, 93.7 WBLK, and all the listeners. My man over there at Swings, Brother Kobe, we had him on earlier. All those people who embraced us when we was up there for Savior's Day, thank you all very much. It's just been a blessing, and it's been a blessing meeting you, sister, and getting involved with MorningStar. And we will continue to uplift, bless, and take this show to the next level. I was talking to Dean, the Freak Former. I think I got his name down. It did songs like Amusement Park and a lot of big giant hits. And you guys introduced me to him, and we're going to be doing some things together. But he talked about how much he loved his daughter. And I could hear in his voice how much he did. Like it sounds when I talk about my children or my granddaughter. And this young lady is a reflection to what we want to bring forward through Griot Nation. Children who are smart, who are wise, who are street wise but have street savvy, know when to talk, when not to talk, and how to be able to preserve their future and the future of our generations. And with that being said, Sister Sonseare, peace,
yes, sir.
Hotep, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Hey, it's been a blessing, sister. I hope you feel better. Sounds like that tea kind of got you perked up, and thank you for chiming in tonight.
Oh, praise be to Allah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having me on.
All right, holla black at you in a Griot minute.
Yes, sir.
All right, Hotep.
We got soldiers out in the street knowing they supposed to fight, but not knowing who they supposed to fight. But they have come for this time because we need an army. Now it's our job to go get that army and redirect it. That's the challenge to us. Don't let them make you scared of our own children. You can't deal with your own children. That is our army. Let's go get it. Let's redirect it. That's what before us.
Till next week, y'all.
Hotep Griot Nation.
We are the Griot Nation,
It's
and so are
about
you.
life, love, liberation. Amon Rashidi with the Griot Nation. The Griot Nation. Life, love, liberation. Amon Rashidi with the Griot Nation. Life, love, liberation.
Does your business need a spark? We are just the spark you need. Advertise on the Griot Nation Radio Show. Sponsor segments of the Griot Nation Radio Show. Let us help you grow your business, expand your service, sell your product, or plan your event. Advertising space and sponsorship opportunities are available on the Griot Nation Radio Show. If you have an accessible internet business with online products, you too can advertise on the Griot Nation Radio Show. For serious interest or inquiry, call Dixon Marketing at 214-333-3707. Dixon Marketing at 214-333-3707. Hotep.